And you're live.
Hey, welcome to Slow News Day Live. I'm Steve Boykin, and it is 4:20, and we're about to get a little bit loose, and we're about to have some fun. And I am trying to figure out where the hell that echo's coming from. And
Might be me.
it's gonna be. We're gonna do an AMA. Well, I'm gonna smoke a little pot. I don't know about Misty, but I'm joined by comrade Misty, Sarcasm Stardust, all the tweeters, co-host of Facts on the Ground, and tomorrow, launching a brand new show, Bitch with Comrade Misty. Fuck, dude, I'm stoked on that. I'm looking forward to it. Folks, while we're on the live stream today, we're going to find out the verdict in the Derek Chauvin trial. More than likely, we'll share that. I'm pretty sure we all know he's going to walk.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we all know he's going to walk. All of the downtown areas of major metropolitan cities have been boarding up for days. Fucking cops have been given extra injections of, fucking steroids, adrenochrome, methamphetamine, and beta hippie. They're on standby. There's probably good reasons to go fuck shit up. I'll be realistic about this. I will. I don't think that you're doing much by going out and dropping a window. I highly encourage the dismantling of systems over the destruction of private property. But having said that, I also did find out today that that the Biden administration would like to rename the J. Edgar Hoover FBI building to the Fred Hampton FBI campus. And I feel like if there was ever a reason to dismantle a fucking building brick by brick, that's the fucking one. That's the reason.
You guys, that's so. I mean, am I wrong? That's offensive. That's fucking offensive.
Just a fucking little bit, man.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I thought that when I first read it, I was like, this has to be the Onion. That was a really good Onion headline for real. I was like, this is some good shit. And then no, that's a real thing. That's a real thing.
Oddly enough, not the fucking Onion. The actual Biden administration telling the actual FBI, hey, we got an idea. You know that J. Edgar Hoover building? You know that one? Let's rename it after the guy that we had set up and assassinated so that we could stop the actual fucking movement and gaining agency of Black America. Let's do that. Sorry we missed April Fool's Day, but it's 420. Maybe you're high enough to find the humor in it.
It's unreal that that's a real thing. I can't believe that's a real thing.
I'm the guy who said we live in a fucking cartoon, and I can't believe this shit. That's where we're at.
I really don't even have words. It's so bad.
Oh, there you
go.
What's
Nico.
good? Nico House is in
What's
the
up,
building.
dude?
Happy 420, Nico. How you doing?
Happy 420.
I am fantastic. I'm trying to multitask. I'm about to have to roll this up real quick.
I am. I'm mid freak out. I'm mid freak out over the FBI building name change, and I'm sorry if you jumped in while I was screaming and cussing. I apologize.
That happens a lot.
I expect nothing less after that fuck shit. I can't believe it, honestly. I mean, I can, I guess, but that is a different level. So first of all, let's just go ahead and talk about the fact that it was J. Edgar Hoover, who is largely responsible for trying to delegitimize not just the Black Panther movement, but just the entire civil rights movement in general. He was the one who, at the time of Fred Hampton's day, was trying to, everybody who is pro human rights or civil rights, you're a communist spy, right? And so you're turning that building into the name of the guy who really dedicated his life to destroying that ideology and waking people up, who J. Edgar Hoover was largely probably responsible for killing.
It's really offensive.
It's the circle of life.
I don't even have words for how ridiculous that is. It's absurd. Like I really don't and that's weird because now I have words for everything. I don't have words.
Yeah,
I'm out of them. I'm out of words.
I really don't know what to say. Like I wanted to be so upset about it whenever I first saw
I have
it.
to laugh because otherwise I'll cry.
Right now, huh?
Yeah, this is where we are. This is where we are. Fucking somebody came in on my thread where I posted that. And they're like, what's next? Are they going to rename Langley like the Salvador Allende Center for Justice or some shit like that?
Leftist when I was having conservatives on. Also, that for premises, if it coalition or they believe that with. Oh shit! So we.
Is he cutting out for you guys?
I was just gonna ask if Nico's interwebs were shitty or if they were mine.
I think it's Nico's.
Yeah, I always think it's my internet. So
well, your internet sucks too, Misty.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts.
I know.
Nico, you're hella cutting in and out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, try that. Yeah. Oh, you guys, there really aren't words.
I'm trying to maybe pop out and pop back in, Nico.
I thought that's what he was doing.
There we go. Well, if the delay was like that, it's gonna get interesting. Nico's gonna come in. We'll have moved on.
Great when he got in here.
Is this the jitsi that y'all always telling me to
there
get
we
on?
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at how it's treating me. Look, it's not doing very good advocacy work for y'all right now. But what I was saying was, you got to think that we're in an era right now where whenever I get attacked by leftists for even treating conservatives like human beings who are also subject to the same propaganda they are, which is why they end up with those beliefs, they really, I was like, well, you're going to talk. I mean, apparently I have an issue with Fred Hampton also. They're like, what? Fred Hampton never talked to white supremacists. He just talked to a group called the Young Patriots who use the Confederate flag as their, as their brand. But that had nothing to do with racism. So like we're actually at a point where like even leftists are just making up history because the actual history is inconvenient to them. So I'm actually not even all that surprised that Biden would feel okay with doing this, because I mean, even the Fred Hampton movie, which I only saw a part of because I just was not fucking with it, like they even watered down his legacy.
Well,
they do that to everybody.
From a fucking snitch's point of view.
Yeah.
Right.
That film was from the point of view of the FBI snitch who set up Fred Hampton and had him fucking murdered. Like that's the angle the film is coming from. You're not really going to get a crystal clear picture of who Fred Hampton was or what his thoughts were or how he moved from that.
Facts. That's facts. But this is where we're at, man. I mean, I know you always say we live in a cartoon, man, but honestly, like cartoons are supposed to be entertaining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even for all of the malarkey that happens in cartoons, there's some rhyme and reason. You know what I'm saying? This is getting to the point where it's like, what the fuck is going on? Why would anyone think this is
there really isn't a word. Like it's saying we live in a cartoon is just like it just kind of tries to portray the ridiculously of it all. But in reality, there is not a word that can describe what we live in. It's
fucking it's like an alternative reality. Like when people joke like,
it's
man,
really weird.
But there's a reality where Joe Biden names the Herbert Hoover building after Fred Hampton. After winning winning the presidency, when everybody knows he has dementia, like that.
Captain Crimebill, and
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like that, it legitimately sounds like a skit or something where somebody's just like rattling random shit off the top of their head that couldn't possibly be true.
Your mic's like a little bit quiet, Nico.
I'll turn it up a bit. By the way, Misty, your hair looks fantastic.
Thanks, I just got it done, dude. Shout out to Ethan.
We could try with like Kafkaelian Hux lynchery.
What?
So Kafka in Orwell, Kafkaelian, right?
Okay.
Huxley and David Lynch. That's about where we're at. that's about where we're at. You have to throw a little Twin Peaks in there or a little fucking American Horror Story in
I mean,
there
that's not a
while
bad.
you're doing it. But Franz Kafka, George Orwell, Aldous Huxley, like just it's sort of a blend of like all of the worst aspects of their writing, and then we get like the Stalinist state capitalist like surveillance state and system of economics under a corporate state merger of Mussolini fascism for like the whole rollout of how the state operates. And really we're just America's the melting pot. Nico, Misty, we're a melting pot of the worst fucking ideologies and the worst systems of governments you could ever fucking burn together into a melted puddle of evil and then have it drip down on the populace large.
Yes, that really is
about having fun making jokes and smoking pot, everyone.
And you just took it to a whole other level of darkness, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the hell?
Hold on, are we going to be answering somebody's questions, Steve?
Yeah, it's also an AMA, so if you've got questions, please do not be shy. Throw them at us. We're here to clown, but I guarantee we're gonna get
I'm gonna say something offensive, probably, and stupid. You know, we're all gonna do something dumb. It's 420.
Got a question over on the Rockfin, Rachel. And Rachel, by the way, dude, thank you so much for your support over the last several months, man. It's been absolutely tremendous. Do not think for a second we haven't noticed and don't truly appreciate it. Am I correct in being concerned with a deep state Bitcoin international community scam? I can imagine peeps trying to escape the fourth industrial revolution, following charismatic types into the desert or Mexico or wherever just to be harvested for AI or shut down. Ooh.
Oh man, I would love to answer that question.
Let's go.
So, am I worried about it? Of course. Anything that becomes successful in this day and age, I always worry about. But I will say this. If I recall correctly, and any of you who might be Bitcoin or cryptocurrency aficionados can correct me on this, I remember years where the Wall Street Journal, Business Insider, all these mainstream publications were convincing us that Bitcoin was fake, that it wasn't real, that it wouldn't amount to anything, that it was just foo-foo play money for kids in college to do, you know, to just buy and trade online. Now we've entered an era where, like, for example, I met a stock trader who was effectively a millionaire from doing that. He completely quit trading stocks. He went exclusively to trading Bitcoin. He doesn't even trade altcoins because he got into the Bitcoin market pretty early. Because of the inability for the establishment to manipulate the outcome of Bitcoin stocks, or if you like, I mean, I call them stocks just, you know, because it's an understandable language, but that's basically what it is you're buying Satoshis, which are pieces of Bitcoin, or whole Bitcoin, probably not that much at this point because the whole Bitcoin is like $60,000, but you're buying it and you are trying to look for predictable trends. Now in the stock market, the U.S. government has the overwhelming ability to totally manipulate every aspect of the stock market. When you're thinking about In-Q-Tel, right? The CI's venture capitalist firm, they basically prop up all of Silicon Valley. And if you recall, when Elon Musk tried to get bold and say that he wanted to step down from SpaceX, it was no coincidence that all of a sudden Tesla stocks dropped when those two are supposedly not connected. But when you understand that Tesla has only been able to stay above water because of government subsidies, and SpaceX has only been able to succeed in investments because of In-Q-Tel, and then before that, Google. The only way you could invest in SpaceX for the longest time was to invest in Google, which is also an In-Q-Tel entity. These things can't really be done with Bitcoin. You can't manipulate a Bitcoin market with just one, you know, with just Wall Street or a federal bank, et cetera, et cetera. And then if you create a tax code for it, then you're going to end up making a bunch of people really rich by legitimizing Bitcoin, the same Bitcoin that you said wasn't legitimate. So I do believe that you'll see our attempts to co-opt just the blockchain market in general, but I'm not exactly sure that it'll be successful.
I think that's all very fair.
If the question, Rachel, was, do you think anyone who is part of that, like, let's get the fuck out of society, we are Like I don't know, because I don't see the people who are advocating the pulling out of major metropolitan areas to establish decentralized community networks. I don't see them basing that off of blockchain. I don't see them basing that off of crypto. I see it being used as a tool in the short term to help get people there. And there's certainly a danger in how evangelical people become in that process. Absolutely. But do I think that there's ill will on the part of the people who are advocating getting the fuck out to go?
No.
No, I don't. I'll go at them if I see it. I can fucking promise you that. I can promise you that. You know me. You know me. Like we're having Derek Bros on next Monday, and one of the things that I really want to talk to him about is this exact thing, because he and I both are kind of like, I don't know, I guess simpatico in that we do advocate like getting the fuck out of major metropolitan areas. With the Freedom Cell thing that he's got going on, he's already establishing meetups, already establishing mutual aid. Yes, there is a cryptocurrency.
I completely support that. I completely support that. But I'm not leaving Miami. I love it too much, y'all.
So I've been listening to a lot of Tim Dillon, and he's got this whole bit on Florida where like everybody who lives there has come to terms with the fact that it's a fucking toxic swamp and they're cool with it. And then in Miami, everybody is just tits out superficial as fucking on cocaine, so they don't even know that there's problems going on in the world.
I swear to God, that is, but because of that, like they're super objective because they know
that was the point.
None of it affects the, like I don't want to say nothing affects us, but like mostly, to be honest with you, like Joe Biden's presidency has zero negative effect outside of gas prices maybe. And I would say the thing that has affected us more is the fact that other states suck so bad. Because now everybody's fucking moving to Miami. And it's raising the real estate prices, you fucking dicks.
Last night on Anonymous Bites Back, I think we were going off about that. We're like, okay, so clearly at this point, everyone sane already got out of California, got out of Colorado, got out of Oregon, and went to Austin, fucking Texas, or Florida. So we're already on the second wave of exodus, which means it's too late. You're done. You can't go. If you're already thinking about going to Florida, fucking don't. It's already ruined. Okay.
We don't have vaccine passports. Just want everybody to know that.
Wyoming looks great right now. Okay, like go take that over. The only thing that they have are private prisons. I'm pretty sure you can conquer Wyoming easily. You know, but
I'm trying to remember if I saw any anti-protest bills from Wyoming when I was researching today.
Florida's blown out. Austin, Texas is blown out. It's already way too late. Everybody thinks their house is worth $20 million. It's fucking just dumb as shit.
Yo, what about these motherfuckers? Like, you know, basically, if you have to take a loan out to get a house, you can't get a fucking house right now in Texas. They're only accepting cash. Like,
they're
even from soldiers.
Because the rich people are buying all the houses.
Or more.
Well, what happened is people from California who are living like 2-bedroom fucking shacks are selling their shit for 1.5 million and buying 2 goddamn houses.
Yeah,
it's insane. Bro, it's insane.
No, but that's what's happening. Like, people need to start talking more about the fact that Bill Gates owns like all of the farmland, basically. You know, like,
millions of acres throughout Oklahoma, Nebraska, and into Kansas.
Like, I think he really does. Like, he owns like the
3 million acres he just bought like a couple of months ago. Sale close.
That's not okay. Like, that's
good
not
news.
okay.
I feel like there should be a limit.
No longer buying Discord.
Say what?
Microsoft is no longer buying Discord. Discord backed out of that deal.
Oh yeah, I just saw that.
Really?
I saw that yeah.
Go ahead, Discord. Shit.
I know, right?
I'm using them more now. Fuck.
I know.
So I kind of want to. Well, I still want to encourage our Discord server to get the fuck off of it. I do.
Okay.
Just because I'm an encryption advocate, you know.
Yeah.
But and the kind of shit that we want to talk about, we're not going to be allowed to talk about that on Discord anymore. We're just not. Like, but I'll bring the article up. Josh, I'm gonna screen share here in a moment. And here we are. Discord says no deal to Microsoft. See if we can get any nuts and bolts because it's behind a paywall at the Wall Street Journal. Discord reportedly fielded offers from at least 3 companies, but ultimately decided to remain independent. Wall Street Journal notes that while talks between Microsoft and Discord ended without a deal, they could be rekindled in the future. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like we have any details as to why. So, I mean, unless somebody's got a statement from Discord itself, we can hope that it was because they wanted to protect user information. We can hope it's because they wanted to push back against the complete indexing of their app, which is what will happen when a company like Microsoft buys Discord. Every single word, every keystroke will be indexed. I don't know, but hey, look, short term, fantastic. Discord remains, independent, but let's not forget that they also censored the fuck out of the GameStop fucking crew for hate speech because they talked shit about hedge fund managers.
Everybody should talk shit about hedge fund managers. That should be
everybody all the time,
like a rule or
whenever
something.
they can. Like, really, you should just have fuck. You should just say fuck hedge fund managers.
You should wake up in the morning and say fuck
minutes.
hedge fund managers.
Like, if
every
you're talking
day.
about fucking, protests, it's like, man, you know what, man? What the fuck Derek Chauvin did was wrong, and fuck hedge fund managers. I hope George Floyd gets his justice. Real talk, man.
Hedge fund man, scum of the earth. God damn it.
Oh, fuck. It was going to be Bloomberg and Microsoft? Oh, no, Bloomberg reported it. Jesus Christ. Man, they were going to sell that shit. They want to buy Discord for $10 billion. Well, if anybody's willing to pay $10 billion for my company, I probably wouldn't sell my company either. The fuck?
Right,
hey, man, but I will tell you this, though. We'll know why they did it, even if we can't find a statement, Steve. Because once we see legislation come out directly targeting Discord, we'll know exactly why they got the deal. If it was for a better offer, it would probably, it'll be, you won't see anything about it. But if it was, we don't fuck with Microsoft because Bill Gates is a shitty person. It's gonna be like, Discord taking out the App Store. I'm telling you.
Did you guys hear that so let me pose it this way since we're getting high and fucking around. Let me pose it this way. The reason our good friend and colleague, Robbie Yeager's just groundbreaking work on the Colonial Pipeline spill isn't getting picked up in more mainstream and cause-based celebrity circles has to do with the fact that the pipeline, Colonial, owned by the Coke Industries, Coke Industries just got into business with Snoop Dogg. And Coke Industries you did not hear this?
What the fuck? No, Snoop. God damn.
I'll go get the Politico
Jesus
article.
Christ, just anybody at this point. I gotta hate everybody. Like shit.
Yes, you really just do have to kind of hate everybody, or just realize that people are people, and you can't they're all gonna fuck up. Everybody's gonna fuck up.
I'm gonna pull this article. I'm gonna pull the article up.
Oh Jesus.
Poor Nico.
It's a hard.
Everybody's getting black-pilled this 420. Coke Back Group joins marijuana push after Zoom with Snoop Dogg. The Cannabis Freedom Alliance could change the dynamics of marijuana legalization. What do you get when weed-loving rapper Snoop Dogg, right-wing billionaire Charles Koch, and criminal justice reform advocate Weldon Angelos walk into a Zoom room? Holy fuck, I want to kill this person. The Cannabis Freedom Alliance, a new coalition launching Tuesday that could change the dynamics of the marijuana legalization debate. The organization includes Americans for Prosperity, the political advocacy group funded by the Koch brothers, the Reason Foundation, a libertarian think tank, marijuana trade organization, the Global Alliance for Cannabis Commerce, and the Weldon Project. The movement has been long dominated by left-leaning organizations, and despite a handful of congressional Republicans supporting the issue, most legalization proponents are Democrats in Congress. We can't cut with one scissor blade. Ooh, neat. The idea for the Cannabis Freedom Alliance...
Actually, it's a blade. So that motherfucker's a dumbass.
Yeah. It's because you're cutting with fucking child-ass safety scissors that are as dull as I imagine a Zoom call between Charles Koch and Snoop Dogg would be. But yeah, they were on a Zoom call last year, and now they've partnered up. Snoop Dogg helping the Republicans and the Koch brothers pass cannabis legalization.
Yeah, I bet they do. Shit.
Who had that on their bingo card? Who did? Come on.
Oh, I mean,
You
I
know I
don't know
did.
if I would say Snoop Dogg, but I was
Waiting
for one of the pot smokers to get picked up by one of these either the Koch brothers or one of the major tobacco industry companies in order to get a monopoly on the marijuana industry. I mean, I don't know if y'all been keeping track of how they've been not just obviously reconciling the problem that Black people are being put in jail for the same reason that some of these white moms are out here becoming millionaires. Like, not even that part, but the fact that they're literally keeping well-to-do Black people from buying their way into the industry. Jared is actually helping somebody right now in Maryland who's trying to get his marijuana license. They won't even let him get his license to sell. There's zero reason as to why. So like I knew that this was coming. They were just kind of the reason I feel like legalization is actually taking so long isn't because it's not going to happen, but they want to make it so that there is as many barriers as humanly possible, so that they have monopoly over what comes next, and they can start getting their infrastructure together to take that shit over, which is kind of sad because I'll probably start going to independent dealer again. That's what we call drug dealers now, guys.
Yeah, I mean, the way that cannabis was legalized here in California was 100% written and designed by corporate interests and hedge funds in order to control everything from production to how the end user is allowed to fucking take it.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it eliminated a ton of small farms, like family farms, like people who grew enough, like 100 pounds a year or something like that. And that's what paid their bills for the year and allowed them to fucking eat and take a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Buy clothes for their kids and shit.
Remember you said your town got hit hard by that too, right?
Yeah, like decimated, man. Like the people who stuck around had to like completely fucking sell their souls in order to maintain partial ownership of their company just so they could keep living where they do.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, or they're just
that's
living
what I did not want to happen
until they can make it work, because the cost of keeping up to stay current on regulations and get everything tested not once, not twice, but 3 times in Santa Cruz County before it can go onto a shelf is fucking
crazy cost barriers.
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons I hope we keep the gray area out here in Florida. I don't really want full legalization.
No, dude, I've always been a fan of the gray area, especially when we're talking about cannabis legalization, because in my opinion, like what illegal cannabis has done to poor communities and communities of color is always going to be the worst, like, fallout from the drug war. Mm-hmm. Nobody in those communities is getting any kind of recompense.
Not even a little bit, bro. No. It's kind of fucking ridiculous.
No.
They're not even pretending like we should.
John Boehner can start a hedge fund.
Fuck hedge funds.
And then fucking make billions on legal cannabis. You know, so that
After
that
likely
in
being
and of
invested in the
itself,
private prisons that black people were being put into for smoking cannabis.
to this
To make
day,
it even more ironic.
still being put in private prisons for possessing cannabis, not even selling it, possessing it. And that's gonna fucking kill me. But the way that that corporate cannabis is set up, and the way that corporate cannabis is going to be legislated, especially if Americans for Prosperity are behind the push for this legislation, that's going to make it impossible for the people whose lives have been ruined most by cannabis to gain any benefit from its legalization. Because how many fucking minority owned cannabis businesses do you all think there are in fucking super liberal blue as fuck California?
The ones that I've seen that are minorities are usually Arabs.
Yeah.
Same with
That's
Illinois.
basically where that limit stopped. Yeah, that's where it's at.
And then Oakland has like a half dozen black owned cannabis outlets, retail outlets. But even
they're probably like franchise. Honestly, they're probably not even like they don't own the.
But there's a
entirety of the
couple
brand.
that are actually black owned. There's a couple, and then there might be.
I really would like to know what they had to do to be the chosen token representatives,
right?
No, because like that you don't just end up like that. I'm sure that there were plenty who applied. Like right, like I know black people myself. Now I will say, in Georgia, I guess because they don't have much of a choice, right? Because Atlanta is Atlanta. There are a lot of black-owned cannabis shops.
Yeah, but that's also the bankhead neighborhoods and shit that where that money's coming from. Like,
yeah,
bro, I know
but
about
the fact that they even are able to do that in Georgia, like, you know, how the Bible Belt is. That's a good thing. So I mean. But
Atlanta's always got that pass, dude. Atlanta's had that Freaknik pass like the entire time that they've been. Don't fucking you, bro. Who you fucking think you're talking to, dude? Who do you think you're talking to? All right.
Atlanta is its own beast.
So
they don't call it the Black Mecca for nothing.
So, you know, in terms of that, yeah, dude, this is where you're gonna see the black owned. This is where you talk to black activists, like on the ground activists in Atlanta. They're like, yeah, fuck those bougie ass pieces of shit, dude. They're the ones that are like directly keeping us from being successful in our own communities.
Yeah. Oh,
dude,
yeah.
It's such a weird dynamic, dude. It is. Yeah. First time in my life, we got rolled up on by two black cops in Bankhead, and fucking, they're like, you know, wrong ass neighborhood, boy. You know, and we're like, wow, this is fucking trippy. Didn't see this coming. Shit, bro. We're just trying to get lunch. Like, swear. You know?
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
We're just trying to get lunch.
Hey, I've got a question from the chat. Steve.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at Allie checking the chat.
Well,
Woo!
yeah.
I'm so bad at that.
They're getting impatient. No, me too. I can't. It's usually I am. Let me find it here. I'm trying to get better at it.
Hey, y'all, I gotta get off here though. I gotta get ready to get.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You got Robbie.
The question was for
Robbie
Nico.
coming on. Yeah.
Oh, the question's for you, homie. Hold up.
Yeah.
I
mean, anyone can answer it, but we'll see. Okay,
okay.
so suggestions for workarounds for the movement in response to DeSantis' anti-protesting bill signed yesterday. How do we get around that?
The protest bills, Nico?
Yeah.
DeSantis, the protest bill. What do we do to get around it? Any suggestions? I'm doing some research on the anti-protest bills. I'm going to do a deep dive, I think, because there's a lot of them. There's a lot. There's 4 in Ohio, where I am right now. There's 4 right now.
Popping up everywhere.
Yeah, I have to actually dig into the bill itself before I can even begin to answer that question. But like,
it's not good.
To be frank, right? Like at the end of the day, if they do try to arrest somebody under this bullshit, it's going to go to the Supreme Court. It's going to get destroyed, which would therefore destroy a lot of the anti-protest bills around the country. But like, I feel like the thing that we should be most concerned with is the fact that what did this bill really do? They could already violate our First Amendment rights. They could already label activists as terrorists, as domestic terrorists. They already have been violating Second Amendment, laws, and they've already began the worst. You get what I'm saying? Like when you're arresting press members, That's illegal. It's like it's super illegal actually. And yet it's still happening. It's been happening. It happened under Trump. It happened under Obama. It's happening still. So like, yeah, on the surface, obviously this bill is horrible. But like, is it worse than qualified immunity? They already had that. You know what I'm saying? Like, are these cops going to all of a sudden start being held accountable less? No, they were already being not held accountable. Like, at the end of the day, DeSantis can do this, and all these other governors can do this, and these legislatures can do this because they're like, I mean, we're just gonna do it the hell we wanted to anyway. But this makes us look like we're tough on crime, and it's almost like testing our gangster, really. But like, once again, when you got like the crew at Slow News Day and the Combo Couch, and you know, a very few other people not only going to these protests but covering these protests, it like it's like more people are more concerned about like the fact that there are not a lot of people at the protest. Like they're like, oh my God, haha, look at you protesting for nothing. Like there's not a lot of people there. Like, bro, we're actually trying to save your life. Yeah, but there's nobody there. Yeah, because you're supposed to be here, bitch. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, right. But that's what we're seeing. We're seeing people fake outrage on Twitter, attacking people who are genuinely outraged in real life and doing something about it in real life, and in too many onlookers, just people looking from a distance because they don't like controversy. They don't want to, they don't want to make the sacrifices or put the work in or put the time in to fight against this. We even have people once again who are just merely acquiescing to all this bullshit, like these vaccine passports, which is absolutely ludicrous. The curfews that originated because of quote unquote riots, which people like us said, no, this is going to be about COVID. Oh, what a surprise! It became about COVID. Right? Like you see people even buying into it. Luckily, I would say that in real life, there aren't as many people buying into a lot of these narratives as there are online, because people online tend to be a little bit louder. So I will say that. But at the end of the day, they already had the power to just roll over the Constitution or whatever laws they had anyway. So like this bill is mostly, in my opinion, for just to flex on the left, on protesters.
Well, and they want to scare people. They don't want people protesting. So they want to scare you. If they're going to make it illegal, they're going to make it. And then this is the whole, it goes back to what they're doing to Assange too. It's the same reason behind that. They want to set an example. We're being slow walked into complete authoritarianism. Just little by little. I've been saying this for years. They've been chipping away at the First Amendment for years. And this is just another part of it. I mean, it's just like little chinks here and there where there are the anti-protest bills. Some of them get passed, some of them don't. It just depends. Like I think recently, just like 23 or something recently just got passed. There are like another 71 like just out there that are still yet to be decided on. And that's just recently.
If you notice, the Democrats in a lot of these states, they haven't been saying anything about it. They wait until the point where it's almost too late to do anything about it and organize behind it. I think,
and then it's just like a tweet or a strongly worded letter. That's
exactly. DeSantis is probably the only exception because like DeSantis is Florida, so they're always paying attention to everything DeSantis does. I'm sure they're anticipating a run at the White House for him, and obviously Florida is Florida. But everywhere else around the country, like you would expect to be hearing quote unquote leftists in these state legislatures or Democrats within these legislatures sounding off loudly, demanding an organized effort to defeat these bills. But it's because they're on the same team. Like at the end of the day, they're going to react, and then they're not going to react the way that they should. They could. There's situations where they could filibuster. There are senators right now who could step in and call out these state legislators. They're not doing it. We're on our own. Like I hate to to be so bleak, but people just need to understand that. And the quicker we understand it, the quicker we can do something about this fucking shit show that we're living in right now.
The fact that we're on our own shouldn't be bleak. That should be like there are lots of us.
There
are lots of, like we got us. We got like I've been
because so many people don't understand.
I know. That's what pisses me off though. It could be okay. It could be okay.
It could be great.
But no.
Actually.
But yeah, people are too scared.
Let me get up out of here.
Get there.
It's always been love, guys.
Hey, man, tell Robbie we said
hi to Robbie
and also pose to him my new conspiracy theory about why his article isn't gaining traction because of the Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna talk to him about that. Definitely.
Okay.
Talk to y'all soon.
All right, later.
Josh is grabbing the feed for the Chauvin verdict. We're gonna throw that up in another window.
Did they
on
Yeah,
mute?
they're
No,
about
it
to do
hasn't
it,
been
I think.
announced yet. We're just gonna have it on mute up on the screen.
I feel a
When
little bit
they
like I
go
can't
to
breathe.
it, when they go to it, we'll pull audio for it. But again, we're all pretty sure he's walking.
Yeah.
Right? We're all pretty
Yeah.
sure he's
I
walking,
just-
and
my
people are
heart
gonna
is
go
already
fucking
breaking for
break and burn
people.
shit. And
I've
like,
been
look, dude, I
sure.
get it. I get it. I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I do too. But I also, I'm just,
I want to point out that that's exactly what the fucking establishment wants you to do. That's what the
Mhm.
cops want you to do.
Mhm.
That do that knowing going in, and make sure that you get at make sure that you get it like anonymousworldwide.com and go get your fucking list of, ooh, is that like the thing? Is it happening right now?
Yeah,
the
it's
judge
happening.
is
It's supposed
talking
to
right now.
happen real
I'll
soon.
shut up then.
The permanent records of the 4th Judicial District. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 1, unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:44 p.m. Signed, juror foreperson, juror number 19. Same caption, verdict count 2. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 2, third-degree murder, perpetrating an eminently dangerous act, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:45 p.m. Signed
Wow.
I
by jury
was
foreperson,
wrong.
juror number 19. Same caption, verdict count 3. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 3, second-degree manslaughter, culpable negligence, creating an unreasonable risk, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:45 p.m. Jury foreperson 019. Members of the jury, I'm now going to ask you individually if these are your true and correct verdicts. Please respond yes or no. Juror number 2, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 9, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Was that all available
Juror number 19,
counts?
are
Was
these your
it
true
3
and
I
correct
believe.
verdicts?
wow. Look at his face.
Yeah.
Look
That
at his
guilty on
fucking
all
face.
counts?
He's guilty on all
Holy
counts.
shit, man! I can't believe I was wrong
stunned.
about that.
Shit.
Same.
Number 44,
I did.
are
I
these
was
your true
completely
and correct
100%
verdicts?
Yeah.
He looks
Juror
very
number 52,
confused.
are these your true and correct verdicts?
Sorry, I
He
shouldn't.
does. He looks plumb fucking.
I just
really
wonder
does.
what this.
dumbstruck.
I just wonder what the sentencing will be. Like, I wonder because that's where they're probably going to be really lenient.
Or he's gonna kill himself in prison.
Yeah, I was
Waiting.
gonna say I don't.
Yeah.
It's not politically expedient either to these to be lenient. I don't know if it's guilty. I feel like they'll really throw the hammer down on him. That's just
Maybe.
my opinion. I've been wrong.
I'm
about it so
shocked. This
far.
is like
no. I mean, hey, dude, I'm perfectly glad to take the L on this one.
yeah. I'm okay with being wrong.
Right?
I'm okay with being wrong.
Yeah.
Actually, it's nice to be wrong for a change.
For not only
Yeah, like
jury
all. I
service,
feel like all of our
but heavy
faces are
duty
like,
jury service. What I'm going to ask you to do now is to follow the deputy back into your usual room, and I will join you in a few minutes to answer questions. And
Dude.
Just
Wow.
dumbstruck.
Good.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Do we have like footage from outside? Because I bet there's a fucking party going on.
Oh, I bet.
Happy 420 to
I
everybody.
mean, I'm sure.
Huh.
I'm sure somebody's got that live feed, but
Yeah, right now I'm looking at a Reuters.
Yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
sure.
I'm stunned, frankly.
I am. Yeah.
I got nothing because
I had.
Huh.
Yeah, it's not at all what I was expecting. Not at all. Not at all. Although I will say, I didn't listen to a lot of the case, but what I did listen to, the prosecution nailed it. Sweet Jesus, they were good. I mean, they had some experts on that were really excellent. And I can tell you that the defense attorney was a total douche canoe. At least one of them. There were several. But there's such a punchable face. Oh, he's so gross. Really smug. And, that kind of guy. Ugh, he's so
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah, somebody
Like,
in the
really, like,
Rockman,
make your skin crawl.
somebody in the Rockman chat just made a great point though. They were like, Maxine Waters needs to go put out a fucking statement like
Yo,
right
I
now.
literally came
Yeah.
back. I literally
Yo,
Let me tell y'all
Nico.
direct stuff,
are you
nigga. Guilt,
surprised?
fucking
Guilty.
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 I
Guilty.
Same.
almost
What the
don't
hell
want
is
to
going
fucking get
on?
excited. I
What
almost
is
don't. I'm like, are you gonna walk this back? Can you do?
Right?
Like,
Mhm.
yeah.
Same.
I'm okay with being wrong.
look, Minnesota said, you know what, guys? I'm tired of having my fucking state destroyed. Can we just fucking just say what the fuck we should say this time for the first time ever?
Yeah.
I'm just the cops is like,
Facts.
bitch, we tired. This is like, we
100%.
tired, but we still gonna be out here. Politicians is tired of getting shitted on. They're like, bro, we just shift the attention to fucking somewhere else other than Minnesota for the first time in a year. That's why DeSantis had something to pay attention to today, I guess. But
Yeah.
Mhm.
whew,
What?
I
They're like,
cannot believe
hey,
it.
if anybody wants to go break shit, there was a 13-year-old kid just got shot in Chicago. You guys could go down
Yeah.
the road about two and a
Yeah,
There's
half
other
that's not
hours.
places
even
to
that far
go.
from
Shit up
y'all.
over
There's
there.
other
Hey,
places to
hey.
go.
Yeah, no, everything's boarded up.
Make
They were
sure I
already
stay
ready
in the
for
north side.
tonight.
Don't go to the south side. You might not
Right.
make it back to Minnesota. Okay.
That's
I
the
mean,
truth. That's the
Ohio
truth.
State Highway Patrol sent our cops to Minnesota, I think. We sent our cops to Minnesota.
Damn.
Isn't that fucked up?
No,
I'm
I'm
sure.
like, if they're not here, then maybe we should amp it up here. Like, let's be strategic.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
yo.
actually kind of smart. I mean, where you at?
They got.
Ohio?
Yeah.
They brought
What
like
the
the
hell you gonna
National
argue? What they
Guard
gonna, I
in
mean,
to
I'm sure they have plenty of
Chicago
stuff to be
again.
mad about, but like, what are they gonna convince everybody to get out and write about? I'm confused.
I don't know.
This is bad. Ah!
I'm still kind of fucking stunned over
I
here.
know.
Yeah,
I
me
don't
too. I have
I don't really
nothing
have
to
any
say.
words.
Like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yeah,
Right.
something.
I
Like,
know,
let's be
I know
real.
it.
We all are waiting for it. Come on.
We've all been sitting here rationalizing. I'm like, we'll just wait until the sentencing. And then Nico's like,
Mhm.
yeah, but they're
Yeah.
distracting us. And
I
Steve's like,
mean,
yeah, but
hey, dude, look, if the universe got one right for a change, I'm all fucking
probably
for
not
it.
it.
I'm really
It
like,
happens.
Yeah.
I'm
It happens every
grateful
now
to
and
be
then.
wrong on its face on this
yes.
one. I am.
It
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
every now and then,
Like,
yo. It does happen.
We're just
I do.
all so cynical because we know how it goes. And so it's like automatic for us to try to
I
rationalize
know, like
how
the
this is
first
really actually
thought.
awful. Like,
Yeah.
this is actually awful, though,
Right.
somehow. We got to figure
And he's
out
a
how it's
fucking
awful.
idiot. I mean, the whole 8 minutes thing, like, probably really did him in. If you
Yeah.
would have shot him in the head, you probably would have got off. Honestly,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
Maybe.
fucked up, but it's true. But bro,
It's
you was in there for
true.
8 minutes, and while being recorded, you damn near had a conversation with somebody else while you were fucking on.
No,
his
he
neck.
did. He did for real.
Like,
It's like,
You
dude.
didn't think you thought that was a good idea,
Right?
uh.
Obviously, he did. Like, he didn't second think it at all. Like, it was just,
That's what's fucking
He was
scary.
just
that's
chilling.
scary. That guy
Like when they
is
shot that
scary.
13-year-old kid in was it California, right? Or
Mm.
Chicago.
No, Chicago. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
honestly, that's what's bad. It's so hard to keep track.
Yeah, that's what's fucking bad. Like,
Yeah.
but they do it, and they do it so like, yep,
You're muted, dude.
Like, and you would think there's nothing like separate. Like, I don't understand why would they would have
Hey,
a problem.
audio
It's
was
not a
fucked
problem
up for a
with
couple minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it says mine is fine.
I fixed it. I had to restart
Mine's fine.
the mixer thing.
Oops.
Well, it's okay. I gotta get up out of here anyway. But
Sorry,
I'm proud of y'all
sorry.
to have fun.
Sorry about
Everybody
that.
should go support Robbie though. Legit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
interesting.
absolutely.
There's a
Go
bunch
do
of
that.
stuff I have to read tonight, I guess.
Oh, I guess one of our favorite people is live with little fucking shitbird that tried to fucking call me a Fed right before our events, which is which is funny to be like it is. I think,
Oh,
yeah, I don't like. It's not like I care. Like at the fucking, if anybody's audience needs to be exposed to what Whitney's talking about, it's that.
God,
crazy.
yeah. Somebody asked me about that yesterday, and you can imagine my response. I had no idea because I don't answer for her. So I said,
Right.
why would she go talk to our favorite person? I don't know why I'm being cryptic. I just feel like it.
Oh.
I just feel like it. And I had no answer. I was like,
very mysterious.
I have no idea.
Hey,
I'm not
no,
sure.
legit, man. If anybody's audience needs to be exposed to what Whitney talks about, it's that guy and the fucking, like, it's his audience. It's the fucking shows, like, because that's the audience that makes up the audience of the shows that flat out won't have her on.
Yeah.
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 So, like, if it plants a seed, or if it helps, like, get somebody out of that duopoly bubble or electoral politics bubble, man, I'm all for it. And I wish that more people would have her on.
Right.
Like, just because that dude and I don't get along because he's allowed me to live rent free in his head doesn't mean that his audience should be deprived of her fucking journalism. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes me think. I don't remember what show it was, but it was one of those shows that, says that they're independent and such. Anyway, they had somebody send in a super chat yesterday, and it said something along the lines of, "I'm unsubscribing from your Patreon because of what they did to Whitney Webb." And I was like, "Oh, okay." It's like the little victories. And then they proceeded to not acknowledge the substance of the comment and thanked them anyway and moved on. But hey, the message got out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, and like, good, dude.
Right.
Good.
I know. I was like, right on.
Yeah, and not the, I mean, and again, like, I didn't fucking, it doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form whether or not that dude makes money.
Right.
Right.
It doesn't. I know what percent of our audience is comprised of his audience. It's not hurting us. It's not. It's 5%. I was looking at it this morning, at least on Rockfin. Like, it doesn't affect what we do at all. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's her work that's the important thing here. So that's what I would, So if you ever get asked that question again, and you can't directly point them to this particular part of the show, that's my answer.
There you go.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And it's always
Flip it.
going to be my
Flip
answer. Like, there's, I already said what I had to say about it.
Right. Could you make another public comment, please, Mr. Boyknin? God.
I love when people like do that. Ask, like, you've already spoke on something or you've said something that people keep, and you're like, I've already answered your question, dude.
Yeah.
You've already answered this. Please stop.
Or
It's really
like,
annoying.
Or I can't answer like a question for someone if I'm affiliated with them. I ask them. It's my question.
I know. I also love when I get asked to I'm held responsible for the things that people do that I don't even know. Like, I've never heard of them.
Like, I don't know
until
who
that
that
day.
person is. Yeah.
I love when that happens. It's like one of my favorite things that happens to me.
Isn't it fun? I know.
Why won't you speak out against this thing that this person in your I think the words were run in your circles. I've never heard of this person before in my life. And I have to like speak out and condone what they really? What?
Well, yeah, of course. You gotta denounce
It's
it all.
amazing what I'm responsible for. I'm very powerful. People should be nicer to me. I'm just saying.
Yes, they should. Yes, they should. That's funny.
Don't fuck with me, bitches.
I can't believe. I mean, I'm. This is good. I can't believe that
I'm
he's guilty.
I
Going
don't-
back to
I feel like we're being punked though. Seriously.
I know,
okay, this is
right?
I'm gonna say it out loud. Maybe I shouldn't, but this is like similar to how I felt after the no extradition thing. I didn't like it was not at all what I was expecting, and so now I'm like unable to think properly. My brain is like, what happened? It's like short circuiting. It's kind
And
of the
that's
same
actually,
feeling.
yeah, that's like why I think it's hard to convince a lot of people of like the stuff we're talking about, because it's like your brain's like short. You're like, wait, what? Like I'm wrong.
It is a lot for people.
Yeah, but yeah,
It's a lot.
That's good. I wonder
a
what
lot.
they're gonna do in Chicago, because they brought in like the National Guard and everything. Guess they gotta.
I
send 'em
know.
home.
Lots of, didn't they do that in like Pittsburgh too?
I'm
I think,
sure.
maybe?
Yeah.
And-
I'm sure.
yeah.
What
bunch
are
of
you
different
seeing
places.
for like live feeds on?
I've seen some stuff from like the outside. There's reaction, but I mean, I didn't want to.
I'm sure, let Josh know, but if you've got, or send it, drop it in the element or something like that, and it can get pulled up.
Well, it was just like a.
Because
Twitter
I'm
thing.
fine with like running that on half of the screen and having us on the other half bullshit, and like you know, we're trying to make this a multimedia experience.
Yes.
Right?
See it all right here.
Bernie
Uh,
Sanders just spoke out. The jury's verdict delivers accountability for Derek Chauvin, but not justice for George Floyd. Real justice for him and too many others can only happen when we build a nation that fundamentally respects the human dignity of every person. God, such a scripted answer. Scripted, yeah.
Dignity. Nothing
Someone got
against
a
the
link?
word dignity.
Sorry,
but
that's
they
what
use
popped
that
up
word
automatically.
all the time. That's a word. That's like
Yes.
a word. I'm like, oh, okay. I know what you're about. Dignity. You hear that in
Okay,
a lot of
do you want me
different
to pull up a live stream? Or?
Shoot it over to Josh, if you would, please, or drop it in the Jitsi chat or something.
I'm trying to find a
I can't
decent
get it out
one.
of the Jitsi chat. You'll have to element it.
Okay. Yeah, just so throw it in the element. We do it live.
We do.
We do
We
it live.
do. We do. Well, this is. I mean, this is breaking. We're allowed to have a moment or two of fucking setup for, and it's like I am. I'm surprised. I'm surprised, but at the same time, look at the climate the last really year,
Mm-hmm.
and how many, like, I get that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris ran on we're going to give more money to the police. The prevailing narratives are also defund the police or abolish the police.
Yeah.
They're I really like, I've got, y'all know me, dude. I'm looking for the trap here.
Yeah, same. I know. That's
Yeah.
immediately where my mind goes. For 0.3 seconds, I was like, cool. And then I'm like, but
Yeah.
now what's the catch?
I know, that's what we all just did.
Mhm.
Okay, but no, that's not.
No, we're not
Something's-
cynical. I would say it's being realistic.
Yeah, thank you. Because I get
It's
shit
real.
on a lot for being negative.
No,
I'm not
you're
negative,
being
I'm a
real.
realist. Yeah.
Yeah, like sorry.
I just want to be
but-
prepared, friends.
Right.
That's all.
Does it
Right,
make me a
I'm
bit
bored.
gloomy. Maybe it's a bit gloomy at times, but still.
It's gloomy a lot of the time, but
Yeah.
once you know, you can't unknow.
Yep. I was just saying that last night.
Famous activist and YouTuber and 21st century philosopher Glory Jones says, "Get ready so you don't have to get ready."
Glory Jones, get your ass in here.
She's doing shit, man. She's doing shit.
Oh.
She got family stuff.
Okay.
She's gotta
All right.
be a,
Busy
she's gotta be a
All right,
sister.
Poison.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that
Look,
era
do
is
you
over, and
think
I
for
hope
a
that
moment,
this movie
if
just-
Jones was available, she would not be here?
No,
she
she
was
Yeah,
in
like,
one of
you
the
know she's
chats.
not
I saw.
She
available.
would be here.
I saw her. Hopefully, you're
Yeah,
not
she's in the chat.
driving and fucking texting Glory Jones.
Why do I feel
Yeah,
like she is?
I'll beat your ass, girl.
Sorry. I feel like you are.
Probably.
I feel like you are.
I just have a feeling. So don't respond. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, don't respond. Don't
I
respond
mean,
right now.
Do they ship the cop who, like, by all accounts, may not have actually killed this dude. Do they ship him just to avoid national riots?
I kind of feel like, yeah.
Because we haven't even talked about, we haven't done a moment of coverage on this fucking case. We really haven't.
No.
And
No.
look, here's why. Other people do it. Other people do it full time, and there's a few that do it well. You know, like we did every waking second of Julian Assange's rendition hearing. We lived in that fucking case. Josh and I were getting up at 1:30 in the morning.
And then Steve was going to work for 12 hours a day, then coming home and doing another stream.
Oh my God.
and-
I didn't realize
yeah.
you were, damn.
Yeah, I would leave, I'd get off the live stream, go to work. It wasn't 12 hours a day, but it did anywhere from
Whatever.
like 6 to 8 hours, and then come back and then do another like 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, that's a long day.
Yeah, but I mean,
But-
they were like 20, in some cases like 20 or 22-hour days when we were doing, especially when we were in DC.
Mhm.
Yeah, right.
So like I know, and I started to understand how, you know, people can get hooked on court coverage.
Yeah.
Like, it made sense to me in the moment. I remember OJ, you know, I was there for that shit. The fucking Menendez brothers, all that, dude, all that.
Yeah.
The growing of the birth of court TV. You know, I'm like, I'm old enough for that shit. Shut up, Glory. And I remember mocking it, you know, I remember like kind of making fun of people who got obsessed with court drama. And then like we, by dint of what we do, we covered it. And I'm like, okay, now I get it. Now,
Yeah.
you know, I understand. I'm not going to go do it again unless I absolutely have to, but I understand the draw to it from a, like, as a spectator sport.
Mm-hmm. That's why people love true crime.
Well,
Mhm.
true crime is like to me, it's a psychology thing. Like
Oh,
the people,
yeah.
like specifically, this is going to sound so weird. I say it all the time, but I specifically am interested in serial killers. I know that sounds crazy. Like that makes me sound like,
No, dude, no,
Interesting.
that
But
sounds like
that's
85% of the country.
yeah, it's fascinating. Like I want to know what that is. I want to know, like it's fascinating to me.
Mhm.
Like, you know, I was just watching something on Edmund Kemper the other day. He's like this 6'9" guy. I think he's called the co-ed killer or something like that. But yeah, like he's just super smart, like IQ of like 140 something. Like genius level, like killed his mother. Like he's like a whole hot mess, but I just am fascinated by him. Like that kind of stuff really.
Mhm.
I don't know, like the psychology of it is more fascinating to me than the court drama. I'm not really into that much.
Mhm.
Like I don't, it depends on the case, but generally speaking, I just want to hear the verdict. Like I don't want to watch the court drama because I feel like it's all fucked up. It's politics. You know, it's who has an election year. Is there a DA somewhere who's trying to get elected? You know what I mean? There's a lot of bullshit involved in a lot of this stuff too.
Yeah.
So the verdict is cool, but I like the psychology behind the criminality. Really,
I like to listen to the lawyers, like especially the defense attorneys.
If there's a good
voice them.
one.
I like to hear. I just like to
So-
hear what they'll say, like
Yeah.
how far they'll go to defend serial
Guilty of second and third degree murder and second degree manslaughter.
Wow.
Is what they got him for.
what are is anybody talking about what the minimums are or what
I'm gonna look that up.
because that's to me, that's like my next thought is, okay, so on sentencing, they're going to give this guy a fluff sentence. They're going to be lenient as shit. But I don't know, like,
We'll see.
I don't know where they're at, like, because everybody's different, like their stuff is different.
And that
So,
was second
I'm not familiar with.
degree murder. So according to Minnesota state law, murder in the second degree receives not more than 40 years. Third degree caps at 25 years. I guarantee you these will not be ran concurrently.
Yeah.
Right. I would have loved to hear the jury talk about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Man
If there was
two,
somebody.
man 2 goes 2 to 10. and no more than 20 grand in fines.
I just wonder how lenient they're going to be.
Well,
And-
if they give him the full 10 on man 2, then they can give him reduced sentences on murder 2 and murder 3. So he might get the full 10 on man 2 and then do 7.
Yeah.
6. If he does 6 on 10, I mean, I don't know. I know that they're not going to give him 40 years for second degree murder. I know that.
No.
But I do have a feeling that they're going to try to. Well, and look, we don't even know. This may go to an appeal. For
Yeah,
all we know.
for sure.
So in this scenario, given the fact that we had like testimony coming out that we didn't even we didn't cover this. I saw it. I got friends that talk about it, so I know a little bit of what was going on there. But him like being high as fuck and dude's knee not actually like bid the different part in the fucking Steven Crowder bullshit, like all of that, like that shit. That's gonna be reintroduced on appeal. You know it is, and you know that the defense for Derek Chauvin is going to be pushing hard to land on that man too.
Mm-hmm.
With murder charges dropped. So maybe best case scenario, he gets murder 3 and does like whatever they give him off of the not the full 25, but 10 or 12 or 15 on that, and he does 3. Like,
Okay, wait. So I'm looking on Twitter so I can see if I can find some like other information. First of all, he's apparently going to be sentenced in about 2 months. Second of all, Meghan McCain tweeted, "May justice heal our nation." I didn't know she was.
God.
I thought for sure she would be like a back the blue.
No, not anymore. I don't see. No, they're not going to go that way. I don't think that shows you like the split in the GOP right there.
Yeah.
That's like a perfect.
I didn't know
example
she
of it.
was. I didn't. Well, because I honestly, the only thing I can watch of her is really like Tim Dillon. I just can't with her. I can't with her.
I'm weird. I follow them sometimes more than.
oh my God, can we play that?
Yeah, do it. It makes me
Dude,
laugh, and I'm high,
we're
so
already
that'll be
starting
funny.
shit putting the
God.
crap we've had up there. We don't want to yanking the stream.
Mm.
We're already
What's wrong?
skirting the copyright shit as it is.
Oh.
But okay, man. Okay.
But why?
Sleepy's
No, I'm
always
just
such a
kidding.
buzzkill.
I mean, it's someone else's
Alright.
content. It's not like I'm self-censored.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, can we call it a react? Can we say we're reacting to it? Can we pause it every 14 seconds?
Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be every 14. I don't know. I think you just have to pause it at least once. I don't know.
Oh, they don't care anymore. Like,
Oh,
He said no. He's not doing.
I mean, I got like they sent me something the first time that we played the Afghan tribute when Danny was on.
really?
They were like, "Hey, we saw that you played something that you're not getting in any kind of trouble for. We just wanted to know that we know that you did this." And it's like
Okay.
a fucking clip, like a third-hand channel of Tim Dillon doing a karaoke version, like of his own lyrics to a fucking 80s song. Misty, I don't know if you've seen this or not. If you haven't,
don't know.
Jesus Christ, you have to.
It's a good one.
It's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
That's
Okay.
great.
who knows if I've seen it?
Okay.
All right, fine, dude. I'll stop. Stop pouting. stop pouting.
It's kind of funny.
Hit a
Though.
little weird.
Guys, this is still an Ask Me Anything.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Oh,
have
you
this
check
go.
chat.
Perfect.
That only applies to you, right? Like I don't have to answer any questions if I don't want to, right?
You must. Let me get my. Let me look at the chat.
I'm so bad at chats, you guys.
So am I.
It's really terrible.
Like I did one today. You guys were like, yeah, and then I put my computer down and stopped looking. Okay. Well, we had breaking news. Let's
Yeah.
see here.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Let's see here.
We don't know what his sentence is yet.
Yeah.
We haven't, and they may not even announce sentencing today.
Yeah, the thing that I read said he's expected to be sentenced in 2 months.
Yes, he had the mask on for the verdict, just for the cameras. Yeah, I don't have any problem.
Yeah.
That was Rockfin caught up over there.
Remember
How
when
much snow is Misty hoping for tonight?
0. None. 0. I don't want any. None of it. Go away. I
Right?
hate snow. I hate it. I don't want to live in Ohio because I hate the snow. And I realize I've lived here my whole life and I've had plenty of time to get used to it, but I hate it.
Has anyone? There's a question. Has anyone caught Tim Black's recent cast? He had a salty
No.
rant on no one. I don't watch Tim Black. He had a
watch
salty
Tim
rant on no one talking to him. Bring him on their shows or covering what he does.
I can't.
Sounds like a Tim problem.
I can't see anything Tim Black does because he has me blocked.
He has me blocked.
I've been Tim blocked.
And he doesn't know who I am, and let's keep it that way. I'm not important enough for him.
Tim blocked. You've
I-
been Tim blocked. Sorry,
Steve,
dude.
Steve, what is the crux of the biscuit? I'm literally
42, and also buttermilk.
there you go. You heard it here first. Buttermilk.
Breaking news.
I
We
have
need
no
like
fucking
a
idea
breaking
what just
news
happened.
thing.
We got perfectly. I have no clue what just happened. I don't. I don't.
That's okay.
So that is, I did not see that.
Fucking, I didn't see it coming, and I really am waiting for the other fucking shoe to drop on.
Yes.
Like, and I hate to say that.
I know, but you know, if you pay attention, we have we know how it's going to go. Like it's never really a win, really. It seems like it anyway. Maybe I'm just really like cold and barren and decimated of all hope. Maybe that's my problem. I have no more ability for hope.
Well, where's that echo coming, Josh? That might be you.
Is it me?
Might be
I don't know.
Misty. I don't know.
Let me. Yeah, I still hear it over here. Weird.
I don't
Not
hear
me.
it.
Weird.
It's fine now.
Okay. Yeah, it's fucking irritating. I may just end up getting headphones or something. I don't know. Let me try that.
I still don't really have words, you guys.
Hey, Allie, do you have the
Yes.
Rockfin up at all by any chance?
I will pull that up right now.
If you could read off some super rays, baby.
Yes. Let me give me just a sec. And I will do that.
God damn it. This is what I get for fucking not cleaning my room today. I'm sorry, Jordan Peterson. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
You were right, you absolute piece of shit.
Oh, wait one sec.
Biscuit.
Please hold just a moment.
You know what? Never mind. I'll just
What?
fucking put up with it. Mayor Muir, happy 420. Rachel, thank you. Dude, Rachel, you're fucking way too kind. You are. We love the shit out of you. We really appreciate it. We have just shy of 40 people watching over on the Rockfin.
Let's do 50.
Let's get this up to 50.
Let's do 50.
What? Just like 2 days ago, we all did just under 200 of you were watching us in Whitney, and I understand. I do.
Right.
I do. However, we could at least get 50 of you over on the Rockfin, especially because we've got how many on YouTube right now? I can't even fucking tell. YouTube changed their shit now.
I don't know.
Yeah, 70, like 75 on YouTube.
Oh,
72.
71.
Okay, let's get over there on the right, because guy, I wanna lap our number of YouTube subscribers over on the Rockfin. I do, and we're getting goddamn close. We're like 1,000 away. We are. Right now on Rockfin, for like, we just passed 4,000 yesterday, which is fucking awesome considering we've got 5,000 on YouTube. Look, guys, when we signed up for Rockfin, they said you are going to be lucky as fuck if 5% of your YouTube audience follows you to Rockfin. We immediately had half. And it's because we have a much larger YouTube audience than they will ever let us see and let you see. And be also because you guys are the best fucking audience in the internet, and you were like, yeah, different platform, I'm down. You guys have accounts over on DLive, and you got accounts on Odyssey. Josh Sleepy, are we on PeerTube? Are we streaming on PeerTube right now, or is that coming up?
It fucked up.
Okay, but it's coming up. It's gonna be a thing. Who's the imp? Oh, okay, it went away. Groovy. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, there's live streaming on Odyssey coming soon. Ryan, Last American Vagabond's working on launching a streaming platform here at the end of the month. We're stoked on that. We know we're gonna be able to give that a shot and see if we like it. And that's the whole point, man. And Josh and I were talking about this before we went live, which is not putting all your fucking eggs in one streaming basket. Can't do it. You can't. And this goes back to the original question about the whole like blockchain thing and crypto. Like I do. Okay, I'm not gonna say I don't, because I do. And I know that there are Bitcoin evangelicals. You know, what do they call it? Bitcoin maximalists, they call themselves. That's their own phraseology. You know, and I get it. And I get that, look, zealotry in anything is bad to me. Okay, I don't want to couch it in terms of good and bad. That's silly. Zealotry in any form makes for too much rigidity in thought for me. How about that? I think that's probably a better way to put it. And it's going to cause problems. It's going to cause conflict. But by the nature of demanding rigidity of thought or purity on this particular issue, you're demanding conflict. And I don't want any zealot for anything making policy decisions, like with the only possible exception being a free speech zealot. Right? Like, which at that point is basically fucking any anarchist who's like, yeah, no, you're supposed to be able to say that. Yeah, you might get punched, but you know, find out. Like, so I don't know. What do you guys?
I don't know. Well, all I have is a side note, a question. It's not related to this at all. Will you read and react to Pelosi's Floyd verdict statement? Comedy relief?
Yeah.
Will you commit to doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You heard it here first.
Pull it
Pelosi?
up. Let's find
Really?
it.
All right.
find it and give it over to Josh and pull it up.
But back to the actual topic. Well, actually, you know my thoughts on that already. We were talking about it yesterday. What about you, Misty? You see what I just did there? I just pushed it up.
I got distracted. What did you say? My husband's locked out. Real talk. He's got his key. Okay, he's got his key.
Wait, are you talking about her press conference?
There's a live stream. She has a live stream.
Is that what
right?
you want us to react to?
Let me ask.
Because I don't know if I want to watch a full. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, if she's got one, I actually just assumed.
Is there
that
like a
she meant
clip? Because I don't want to
later.
watch like a whole ass thing. And
Ooh,
honestly,
hang
watching
on,
Nancy
hang on.
Pelosi seems painful.
I know. Hang on. Okay.
We'll get it. I mean, we'll get it pulled up or whatever. But I can't promise you that I'll watch more than a handful of seconds of it before.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like a statement, okay, but I don't really
All
want
right.
to watch it.
All right.
Yeah,
Let
if
me
there's a
find out,
written
guys.
statement, we'll sure. Yeah, I don't know
Transcript?
how long
You
I
mean a
can-
transcript? Something?
Dina, do you hear this? You hear what I'm dealing with here?
We're very
I don't
demanding.
know.
Sorry, Allie.
Very much so.
You should see Misty's writer before we make a public appearance.
I know. It's really bad. I'm like the worst. Honestly, forget Ellen. I am honestly
shit.
like the meanest.
We
I
had
feel
to
like
have
that
a
one
case of
exists.
champagne delivered each morning just so she could have her mimosa brunch.
Oh wow.
Oh, you don't want to see me without my mimosa brunch. It's not pretty.
Get her.
I will say
Mindy
this, though,
Moneybags
man,
needs her
you-
mimosa.
Mindy Moneybags knows how to pick an Airbnb and knows how to throw a party.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right on.
And Mindy Moneybags is always the
It's
light
gonna
of
get
the
clipped
party.
out and come back on us, dude. It is. Jesus fucking Christ.
Whatever.
Side note, update on the Nancy thing. She just saw a statement on Twitter. That's all it was.
Oh, there's
no
okay.
press
So
conference. Let me
if
find
there's
it. I will handle it.
if there's a written statement on Twitter,
There
I
is.
definitely I saw
Okay,
that
cool.
there was
I'm gonna put it in the.
fucking press conference about to happen. and
Yeah, I
about
don't want to do a
aired.
press conference. Not at all, fans.
Pelosi said she spoke to Floyd family before verdict, or okay. So here's
Am I playing this?
hang on, I found a clip. It's 20 seconds, and it's her at the Congressional Black Caucus conference after the press conference after the verdict. So I'll put that link in. And, oh motherfucker!
You can share it with audio too now.
Oh, that's true. I can. All right. God damn it! I didn't
Wonder if
want
she
to.
wore her
She does.
Kente cloth.
I didn't want to be
Oh,
responsible for.
So far, no kente cloth. So far, none. But it's early. Let's go over.
She's so gross.
Dude.
Oh.
Well,
They're
if
so
you go back a few episodes when we had Robbie on, the thumbnail for that is the actual Crypt Keeper
Questions.
with
Um,
basically that mask on.
Right.
Misty,
Okay.
there's a question
Oh,
for
shit.
you.
Hang on.
Wait,
I didn't
Nancy's-
click
that's-
share audio. I'm sorry. This is
God.
still new. It is. I'm still. It's like the
Yeah,
second day I've used the feature. I apologize.
better
The
than I can do.
box
So.
is
Yeah.
checked now, and I
I'm so
believe
bad at this stuff.
able to
Me
do
too.
it.
I just make comments and other people are
George
doing it.
Floyd, for sacrificing your life for justice.
Oh, fuck you in the fucking neck with a goddamn chainsaw, you fucking vampire.
Okay, we made it like maybe 2.64
Thank you, George Floyd, for
seconds.
sacrificing your life for justice. Hang on. Okay.
Is that really what she
look,
said, though?
That's
Play it again.
seriously what that's a direct quote, and we've got 21 seconds more of this bullshit.
No. Come
Let's
on.
try-
She said that?
Let's try.
For being there to call out to your mom. How heartbreaking.
I'm sorry. Nobody's hit her yet.
What is happening?
Unfortunately not.
Call out
She
for your
exists.
mom. I can't breathe. But because of you and because of thousands, millions of people around the world who came out for justice, your name will always be synonymous with justice. Thank you, George Floyd.
No, she did not just do that.
Yes, she did.
Did she? How is this real life? I'm sorry. I have to laugh or I'll go off.
Yeah.
No, please go off because I can't fucking believe that shit just happened.
Did she really? She didn't just do that.
She did. Go off
She.
about it.
Oh God. Like that makes me physically uncomfortable. It makes me like physically rage filled. Like,
That's who she is.
that
That's what all
was
of them are.
so. Am I reading too much into that? Is it because am I overreacting here? Because I'm like,
this
so
woman who was read in on torture and didn't tell anybody about it, who just stood at a podium on top of a dead black body and fucking tried to take what is in all reality probably gonna be 3 years on a fucking dime sentence for man 2 into, I'm gonna guess, criminal justice proof that it was reformed. Like, is she gonna go out now and hold up one convicted cop as like,
yes,
we did it, Joe, we solved racism,
defeated racism, we've solved the problem, everybody go back to sleep, everything's fine.
Right. I know
That's
you already
exactly
kind of
what they'll
sleeping
do.
again. Anyway, sorry to wake you up. Just got to tell you something real quick.
We really are cynical bastards, y'all. We really are.
That's the charm. You know,
oh, I can't believe she just did that.
I can.
I mean, I can, but
oh God, Cuomo's statement. The verdicts delivered today were powerful. This is rich coming
the platitudes are going to
Cuomo.
From Cuomo?
Yeah, Cuomo put out a statement. I'll read it. The verdicts delivered today were what?
Andrew
Actually,
Cuomo?
here. Yeah, Governor Andrew Cuomo.
Okay,
yes.
wait, real quick before you read that statement, it's vital to remind people that Andrew Cuomo has murdered thousands of people. Andrew Cuomo is a mass murderer. Andrew Cuomo, governor of New York, mass murderer. Ali Alexander, back to you.
Thank you, Steve. The verdicts. This isn't funny, actually. No, I'm sorry. Okay. The verdicts delivered today were a powerful statement of accountability. That he would know all about that, huh? Okay. George Floyd's family and his loved ones got well-deserved closure, and all of us who deeply and personally felt his loss, gained hope in the possibility of progress. But while I'm grateful that the jury returned these verdicts, accountability is not the same as justice. It doesn't make an unacceptable situation acceptable, and it doesn't bring Gianna's dad back. But it must fuel our continued march towards equity. Emmett Till, Medgar Evers, Rodney King, Diallo, Sean Bell, Trayvon Martin, Eric Garner, Michael Brown, Philando Castile, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Dante Wright, Adam Toledo. Our country has never fully lived up to its founding ideal of liberty and justice for all. Still, our greatest attribute has always been our optimism, our belief in an ever better future, our faith in the strength of humanity. We saw that faith in streets across the country last summer and over the last 11 months. Our change now is to channel our grief, our anger, and our righteous energy and make real, positive, and long overdue change happen.
Hey, Sleepy?
I think he said he would be right back. Maybe.
Okay.
No, I'm right here.
Or maybe that was a while ago, and I'm just high.
Hey, so
time ago.
Nico's about to go live with Robbie.
Oh yeah.
Are we on any MCSC channels right now?
I think it was probably trying to push to MCSC. It's Rockfin.
Okay, well, if
it doesn't show up right, then like we'll have to kill the stream.
I was gonna say if we need to right now, let's just put up a fucking timer.
I'll have to completely kill it.
Okay, well, shit. I mean, we can also wrap.
You guys.
your show, dudes.
right? I mean,
I
I'm just
personally
sitting
do
here.
have to hop off in a few, but by all means,
no, I mean,
can't tell
like,
y'all what to do.
I'm fine. We've been going for a bit. We can totally wrap. I'm glad we got to break some news to you guys.
Yeah.
On a couple
Yeah.
of different fronts.
Three of the most
especially with-
cynical people out there.
Yeah.
Sorry, realistic.
Who
that's
like
it.
totally ruined any like joy you may have had from this good news because we were
Yes.
sitting here trying to figure out how like it was actually
Yeah.
fucked up instead.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's
Don't,
right.
Misty, if you could stick around for a second when we get off
Yeah.
off the live shit. Cool. Well, thanks, Misty. Thanks, Allie. Thanks, Nico. And Sleepy Josh on the ones and twos. Thanks everybody who threw the super ray. It is always
appreciated on Slow News Day.
Much love to everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thanks for being a part of this whole thing. We've got a whole bunch of really cool shit coming up. You're definitely going to want to be around for it, including Eva Bartlett, Derek Rose, the return of Micah Dank at some point, and a whole bunch of other good shit. So thanks for being a part of all this. We love
Thanks,
you guys.
y'all.
We'll see you soon. Good luck to us all.
Bye.